Yeah, what's going on with Mrs. Sly, aka Sly Pro Max? Welcome back to the channel. And I know some people are telling me, Mrs. Sly, what happened? You've not been talking about women for some time now. What's going on? Listen, we're here to make Nigeria men great again, and by extension, make Nigeria great again. It's not just all about women. Let's focus on life as a whole. But first of all, I want to start with this. Congratulations to Afam Osigwe, S-A-N. Most of you might not know what I'm talking about, However, the NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, has recently just conducted its election 2 or 3 days ago, depending on when you're watching this video. And Afam Osigwe wins NBA election. The Nigerian Bar Association has elected Afam Osigwe as its new national president. Osigwe, a senior advocate, emerged victorious in the NBA election, polling 20,000 votes. He defeated his closest rival, Tobena Erojikwe, who secured 10,000 votes, and Chukwuma Ekwazom, who came third with 9,000 votes. I'm not going to go on to rest to care about who else won what or whatever. My focus here is on the president. And if most of you have followed my channel for quite a while, over a year now, glory be to God, you will know that there are times I hammer on the welfare of lawyers. For those of you who do not know, I'm a legal practitioner. It's years at the bar. I'm not going to tell you how many years. That's your business. Or my business rather. But the first thing I'm going to say is this to the NBA president. Lawyers pay. You see, this is an issue that has been going on for a very long time now. Nobody bothers to talk about the fact that we as lawyers spend millions, yes, millions, training ourselves from 100 level all the way to law school. And trust me, law school fees alone, law school tuition alone can eat up everything you spent in your university days. But when you come out to the real world as a lawyer practicing, and you realize that your salary is not going to be anything more than 50,000 naira on a very good day, 50,000 naira on a very good day, it's going to make you realize and wonder, why did I have to go through all that stress? Now, when we have situations like that, what you realize is that a lot of lawyers start to go into what I call Jankara practice. You begin to see lawyers who stoop so low and break the law on how lawyers are to charge. What am I saying? Now, we as lawyers, we have something called the scale of charges or something like that. Okay, it determines how much we charge over, say, a land transaction or something. So now, let's say for instance, you are buying a land worth 10 million naira and you say, Mr. Sly, my barrister, come and help me and process the document. And I tell you, how much is your land? You say 10 million naira. I say, okay, let's say 10% is the charge by the scale of charges. That means I'm going to get about 1 million naira. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But then, you tell me, Mr. Sly, how will you charge me 1 million naira on top land? If I'm paying 10 million for the land and I'm giving you 1 million for your own processing of the document, 11 million in total, why? So what happens? You then go on to go and meet the people who are into Jankara practice, who will tell you, lock up, I go run out for you, just give me 50k. Lawyers pay. Is the new NBA president going to look into the fact that lawyers are being paid poorly? He's going to look into the fact and realize that lawyers deserve a lot better. That the friends of his who are fellow senior advocates like him. Now, I was lucky. When I came out of law school, I joined a good firm with a senior advocate who paid me very well and even increased my salary on a regular basis. But how about the people who are not so fortunate enough, who find themselves in law firms that are still not doing so well or doing quite okay, but the principal chooses to starve them and gives them 25k, 50k as salary? That should be dealt with. Because this is an open message to the new NBA president, I believe, and I hope he sees this. Secondly, lawyers being harassed. This is something I've always talked about over and over and over. And unfortunately, the LP governorship candidate Akpata, when it was his time as a president, didn't do any better. I would say this, on a regular basis, Nigerian lawyers are not respected. They are not respected by the police. They are not respected by the army, customs, whatnot, even the judges. So when you see a lawyer go into a police station to say, I want to bail my client, he gets harassed by the police. You will not believe it that not quite long ago, a lawyer was just released from DSS custody after spending 3 years in DSS custody. What happened? His client got arrested by the DSS. So he went to DSS office to secure bail. And guess what happened? He got arrested as well. It wasn't until last month or so, after 3 years, that this guy was released from the DSS custody. New NBA president has to look into the fact that lawyers are not respected anymore in Nigeria, this country. Lawyers are not given regard. Lawyers are not regarded. Lawyers are not respected. And that's just the sad truth. Finally, I'm going to end on this. Respect for the rule of law by everyone. What we realize in Nigeria is that the richer people or the people who have more money are above the law. But the law has more effect on the poor man. A law is made, a rich man breaks it and goes scot-free by settling. But the poor man is locked up in police station for days and days on end because he doesn't have money. Can the new NBA president see to it that the rule of law is going to be respected? Can he see to it that the rich is not above the poor, that everyone is made equal before the law? Or is he just going to go there and have direct connections with Tinubu and be respected all over the world as the number one lawyer in Nigeria? That's up to him to decide. But once again, I say congratulations to Alpha Musigwe, and I hope that the plight of the average lawyer, the average young lawyer, the average male and female lawyer is regarded and uplifted. With that being said, guys, it is what it is. I'm out.